Catch 'em all.
What's good? It's your boy Rico, and guys and girls, our Lord and Savior, Sir Arceus, has once again blessed us with an amazing update. Like, I'm so excited. There's so much to talk about, so let's just jump right in right now. Oh wait, it's right in here. The first thing we're gonna go over is Aggron. So Aggron has the special ability territoriality again from last video. We're not even going to cover that. Let's just look at his wheel because we already know what he can do. Now his heavy slam is a white. If the battle opponent has MP3 or more, this Pokemon cannot be damaged and will knock out the opponent. So basically, like we covered from last video, he checks runners. Okay. He's got a blue as Protect, and his purple, the battle opponent is knocked back one step. This is Roar, by the way. Yeah. So we already know about him. Actually, we're not even going to cover him anymore. We're not going to cover our Armadillo. We're going to cover the new mons. So we're going to go straight for Terrakion. Oh yeah, you just gonna my cat's just laying right next. Okay, Terrakion. I haven't even actually looked at him, but from what I've heard and read, he's a beast. Special ability, Beat Down. All blue attacks of the battle opponents of this Pokemon become misses? Hello? That is so broken. Like, goodbye, Sceptile. That makes me so upset. But wait, all blue attacks of the battle opponents of this Pokemon. So does this mean who he battles? So it's not like if one of your other Pokemon battles the other Pokemon that has a blue, it's not a miss, but it's only if you attack Terrakion, which I think. And his wheel, let's take a look at his wheel. He's got two blues that are the size of 12. Sword of Justice, which does 101, just like Virizion. But he's also got Stone Edge that does 120. His lowest attack is 101. Like that, he is going to be a beast, and he's definitely, like, I'm pretty sure in everyone's deck, they're going to have a Terrakion. If they have a Terrakion, like, there's no reason to not have Terrakion. He's going to be a beast. I'm hoping to get Terrakion. Next, Cobalion, kind of what we were predicting last night. Let's see. Cobalion, his special ability is, sorry, is that better? Okay, his special ability is Iron Heart. This Pokemon and your Pokemon adjacent to this Pokemon are not knocked out by gold attacks from their opponents. Does this mean that Shuppet's going to be relevant again? Because you guys know how I like to set up the board when I do the Virizion cheese, where I have the Virizion, or no, I have one Mon. So in this case, it would be Cobalion. He would be, we'll go over that in a second. I'll demonstrate. I'll demonstrate the Shuppet cheese, or if Shuppet's going to be relevant again, because you know how I like to set up. But that makes me, like, I might put Shuppet back in the deck, and Cobalion with my Virizion, like, this is the pair that I'm looking for, dude. This is the pair that I want. Let's take a look at his attacks. He's got two dodges that are 12. Sword of Justice, which is the 101. And he has a gold attack of 60. 60 is a pretty good gold attack. It's one of the highest other than... Oh, well, I mean... It's, okay, it's not the highest. But it's the highest I've seen because typically gold attacks are like... Other than Rayquaza and Zapdos, I think this might be the third highest gold attack. I'm not sure. But Cobalion is definitely a Pokemon that I'm super excited for. Noivern. I really loved Noivern in Gen 5. Was it Gen 5 or Gen 6? I really liked him as a Pokemon. I thought he was really, really unique. And his special ability is Supersonic Speed. If this Pokemon has evolved, all the gold attacks of battle opponents of this Pokemon become white attacks. Again, does that mean if they attack him, that's when their golds get nullified into whites? He's got a miss. It's got an 8. The miss is... It's not what I would like it to be. But he has 8 miss. He's got the Boom Burst. An opposing Pokemon adjacent to the battle opponent spins, and if it spins, a gold attack then is knocked... Okay, so it's kind of like Greninja's Water Shrieking, and it does 100 damage. That's awesome. So he's kind of like the gold checker. He checks gold Pokemon, but he has to evolve. So I don't know how difficult it is to evolve from Noisebat, but we'll find out. So he's got Dragon Pulse 50, and I don't even know how big. Oh, the big it's 20, so it's not. That might be his downfall. And Hurricane, your opponent's flying type Pokemon on the field gain weight 3. Interesting. So this begs the question: are people going to start limiting their flying Pokemon? And if that's the case, then that's a better reason for Virizion. Like Virizion's here to stay. Like I'm not taking Virizion out of my deck. I'm keeping him in. So that's good news for me. Okay, let's go back. Noivern. Let's go to Heatmore. He is just a fire type. He has no ability. His attacks, he's got a miss. He's got Melt and Eat, which is 32 size. If the battle opponent's type is Steel, this Pokemon takes no damage, and the opponent is knocked out. If the battle opponent is a Durant, exclude that Durant from the duel. I mean, it makes sense since Durant is an ant and Heatmore is an anteater. I get it. That's cool. I like it. So he basically checks Steel Mons. So if there's a lot of Steel, there's probably gonna be a lot of Steel decks. There's gonna be a Steel gym. He's gonna be pretty viable in the gym. I don't think he's gonna be viable in League, but we'll see. What else does he have? Searing Shot. It's a purple. The battle opponent becomes burned. Okay, and then he's got Fire Blast. A Fire Blast of 60. Like Fire Blast, you think of like an awesome, crazy attack, but for 60 damage, I don't know about that. Probably not gonna use him ever. Maybe in the gym. Nah, probably not even in the gym. Next, Ninjask. Oh, they have Ninjask and Nincada, but they don't have Shedinja. Like if they had, I wish they would have had Shedinja. Or do they have Shedinja? I don't know. I don't think so. Ninja. So Shedinja is the other evolved form of Nincada. Because Nincada can either evolve into Ninjask or Shedinja. Alright, let's take a look at his ability. Bullet Speed. This Pokemon can MP move through Pokemon that have weight. If this Pokemon has evolved, this Pokemon... If this Pokemon has evolved, this Pokemon on your bench gains plus... Okay, so if he's on the bench, he gets a +1. So he's kind of... Wait. This Pokemon on your bench gains +1. So if he's on the bench, then he moves 4 spaces like Speed. Deoxys Speed. That's interesting. Double Edge. So what that does, this Pokemon and the battle opponent are both knocked out. It's a purple, and it's 2 stars. Night Slash. If this Pokemon is knocked out, you may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Really? So that's actually good because for one, he's a runner, and if he gets knocked out, it just gets replaced by one of the Pokemon that's on your bench. So I mean, I guess if you don't have a Pokemon on your bench, that could be bad. But it like if it's knocked out, you don't necessarily lose a spot. So I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I think that's kind of unique. I kind of like that. I would like to play around with that. Galvantula, the Tarantula Pokemon. His ability, Electric Web. The opponent's Pokemon that have passed over this Pokemon by using Fly Away, Fly, or Sword become paralyzed. Okay, so it seems like they see a trend where there's lots of bird Pokemon, so they're trying to even the playing field, and I like that. So again, with Galvantula and with Noivern being in the game now, which may be in the meta, maybe the meta's going away from the bird Pokemon, which is good news for me because of my Virizion. But so they don't want to get paralyzed. So he's got to dodge. Electro Ball. If the battle Pokemon is paralyzed, deal 2 times damage. So this has 120 damage. That's awesome. Electric Thread. The battle Pokemon becomes paralyzed. The battle Pokemon gains weight. Wow. I think I like this. I think I might invest in an electric deck. That seems legit. He's got 2 ways of paralyzing you. He makes you gain weight 3, and if you're paralyzed, you do double the damage. This seems a little insane. I really want to experiment with Galvantula. All right, now let's take a look at Durant, the uncommon. Durant, Team Fight. If there is an adjacent Durant, this Pokemon's white attacks become gold attacks. While this Pokemon is on the field, it can move over other Durant. The 3 Pokemon limit does not apply to this. Okay, so it's kind of like the Tentacles. I don't think there's going to be a team of Durants just because 2 MP is too slow if you have 3 of them. I don't know. I don't really find unless it's a 3 MP, I don't really find the ability that good. He's got Guillotine. The battle Pokemon is knocked out, which is it's a 1-star purple. It's kind of like Lucario's, but less of a size. Iron Head 50, and then Rock Slide. All neighboring Pokemon spin if those that miss are knocked out. I mean, unless you're playing a team of Beedrills, like super effective, right? Because it's a Beedrill, because it's a bug, it's a rock attack. Yeah. So unless it's a Beedrill, not very viable. I don't really see Durant being used too much in the meta. Bronzor. Maybe. Okay, Bronzor. Special ability is Refraction. Friendly Pokemon next to this Pokemon cannot be affected by any new status effects. Okay. So if they've already are status of... Wait, can you be dual status effect? Like if you're burned, could you be frozen too and slept? I don't know. I don't know if we've ever had like a dual status. I'm not sure. But anyway. Wow. For a tier 1 Pokemon, like a lower form, an attack of 70? Extra Sentry does 70. Confuse Ray is a 3. And then Heavy Slam. If the battle Pokemon has MP3 or more, this Pokemon will not get damaged and will knock out... What the... Okay, so this... Bronzor checks runners. Wow, he's actually a very... Interesting. I don't know about him. I don't know. Noibat! Okay, let's see how easy it is to evolve him. He's got Sonic Blast. When this Pokemon moves from the bench to the field, remove weight from all your Pokemon on the field. I mean, how often are Pokemon in game? I don't know. I think he could have had a cooler ability. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. So he's got Whirlwind. The battle Pokemon is moved to the bench. Okay, so that will allow him to evolve. I'm not sure what size is that. It's size 20. Okay, his other purple is Supersonic. They become confused. Air Cutter's 20. And okay, so yeah. Unless you, I mean, the only way to evolve him is Whirlwind, and that's the only way to make Noivern viable. So unless you have the Aries, get out of here. Unless you have the what's the plate that makes him plus 50? He might be. I mean, double chances to get the Whirlwind or the... I can't remember what the plate is to give him plus 50 or a plus 30. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him. But you need him for Noivern, so I don't know about those two mons now. Joltik, the lower form of Galvantula, he's got Power Draw. When this Pokemon is on the field, your other Pokemon deal +1 damage. Oh, interesting. So for all those ties, like it's gonna be viable to have a Joltik. I kind of like that. So he's a runner. He's got a dodge. He's got a Leech Life, which does 30, and Electric Thread. The battle Pokemon becomes paralyzed. This Pokemon gains... Okay, so he's got the other... Yeah, just like the Galvantula. Wow, and it's 30... I like this. I like this a lot. So basically, Cabalion's going to be a great support Pokemon. And if you're running a team of high purples, this basically checks gold attacks. Like Zapdos, Mew, this is interesting. Creating decks is gonna be very, very interesting for the future. And Nincada. Let's take a look at him. Trainee. What is he? He's only moving one. He only moves one? Trainee. This Pokemon gains weight 10 at the start of the duel. Interesting. When this Pokemon faints in battle, you can evolve it without sending it to the PC. Okay, so kind of like Magikarp. If you do, move one of your Pokemon in your PC to the bench. Okay. Dig. This Pokemon moves away from any Pokemon attached to it. But where? Like, where can it move to? I don't know. And I don't really like him at all. Unless there's something I'm not seeing, probably won't ever use him. Plates. We got some new plates, which I feel like the devs want to make Genesect like really good because there's so many plates specifically for Genesect. I have a Genesect, but I don't have any of his plates, so I think I need to start investing into that. So let's take a look at the plates. Because I didn't even know we got new plates. Oh wait, this is not new. Is there a new plates? Steel energy? I think that's steel. Steel energy. During this duel, your steel type Pokemon cannot become poison or noxious, and the damage of one of each of those Pokemon's most highly damaging white attacks that normally deal at least 10 damage is increased by 10. Okay. During this, okay. So their highest white attack does 10 plus damage. Was there any new other plates? Where were those chill drive, shock drive, douse drive, burn drive, shock? Wait. There's 2 shock drives? Oh, there's a shock drive EX. What's that? Select one of your Genesects on the floor on the bench. During this turn, that Pokemon can respawn 1 time during the battle. Also, if the fainted battle opponent is a water type or a flying type, the battle opponent will be excluded from duel. What does the regular one do? Is it for it's water and flying? Wait. Oh, if they land a miss, it will okay, okay. So you get okay. I think that's the only new one. Okay, so this is very, very interesting. I'm super excited. Let's go into Pokemon Duel now. Because I have some boosters to open now. I have an orange, and I know I can only get like a Heatran or Rhyperior from it. So, I mean, I'd rather the new ones. But I have a gold one, so hopefully I can get something good. Man, this upsets me because all I want to do... That's all I want to do. But I said I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to spend money on gems. For now. there's a little asterisk there. Kenna's like staring at me, but what do you want me to do? Like, I like this game. Devs just say, Steven, take my money. Rico, take my money. Okay, like, I'll take my money, please. I like my bank account empty anyway. But listen, I'm not going to spend gems today. I don't know if I'm going to. I mean, you can kind of tell that I want to, and I probably am going to at some point. But right now, I'm not. So, to conclude, sorry, this is already like a long video. We're just going to open up these boosters, and then I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of grinding to do because I want that Cobalion, and I want that Terrakion. And I want all the mons. I want to experiment. So, let's just open up this orange first. And probably like an uncommon. Yep, nothing good. Prinplup, Frogadier, trash. Alright. Can this gold give me something? Please, like, please. Everyone's getting good. It seems like everybody's getting good pulls. Probably not, because there's thousands of people. Millions of people. 12 million downloads, I think, right? Yeah. That's a rare. You give me a Ghastly? A Ghastly. Okay, so I have no cool mons to play with, so that's unfortunate. But anyways, guys, that's the video for today. Sorry there was no action. It was just me rambling, giving you my opinion. And good luck to everyone out there that are getting good pulls. If you got a good pull, let me know. Tell me what it is. Today's hump day. I hope you guys had a great hump day, and tomorrow's Thursday. It's almost weekend. But anyway, guys and girls, until then, peace.